Hello and welcome. This is Japan, and I have it's kind of probably a smaller tier list. This isn't going to be super crazy, but it's the Street Fighter collab. It came out last week. I should have done it right then and there, but I had a few other things going on. So we're going to rate them the best way we can. Like anything on these tier lists, I like to put it as even as possible on each tier, so we won't have like everybody up in S. Which it's basically ends up being kind of almost a ranking with some of these ones that are smaller. So it's going to basically be at least one in each category here. But we'll start off with the Cammy one. This one would be an instant buy for me. I would buy this in a heartbeat if it was anybody except for Widowmaker, just because I don't play Widowmaker. That's the only issue with the skin. The skin is perfect. It is a perfect person for Widowmaker to be. I think it works perfectly. Everything looks great about it. It's just not a character I play, and that's just so unfortunate for the skin because I would buy it. I rock the Cammy skin on Fortnite a lot of the time, so I really would absolutely buy this. But it's just not there. So I guess I would put this into, I guess, A. I mean, it is amazing. I think it's great, but I wouldn't buy it. So just because of the who the character is, it's so crazy that it's like that. Next up, we got the Winton skin. Obviously, this is a perfect person. I think it's like one of those that go just perfectly back and forth. Like Winston works perfectly with this character. I like the little flips he does too on the emotes and stuff. I think it's great. It does feel like more of a almost like a cosplay than like the actual skin, which some of them look like that, and some of them just are different. But yeah, I'm gonna put this in a solid B. Just because of like how we have the Fane, I think it would be higher normally, but because like I know there's some other ones that are like really really good, I'm gonna have to put it there. Next up is the Zenyatta skin. I think this one works. I mean, it looks really good. The characters match up pretty well. Just me personally, I don't think I would ever buy it. It's just not necessarily my thing. Not a character I played in Street Fighter either, so it kind of just unfortunately gets that. Um, Honestly, just the way that all of this works, I'm gonna have to probably put it in C, just because, like I said, I'm gonna be running out of space. Next up is the Hondo skin. It's another one that matches pretty well. I feel like they could have done a lot of stuff for Hanzo. Maybe Ryu might not have been the perfect fit. I mean, it works, but like I feel I don't know. I feel weird about this one. Like I just think like it doesn't match Ryu's vibe. Um, but it does look decent. So I'll probably put it in C. Next up is the Guile skin and Soldier 76. I don't really like this one. I think it fits perfectly fine. I just no way in hell would buy this. I don't really like Guile as a character either, so that's probably why I put it in D. Honestly speaking, when you look at all of these skins, I think all of them are like A tier or above skins. I think they're really great skins. They're just in this rating. I'm trying to make them where they need to be, and also I'm just doing it based off of if I'd buy them, and I definitely would not buy those ones that are towards the bottom, even though there are really great skin. Next up is Bison. I think this works perfectly. Honestly, I don't really have never played Bison in Street Fighter. If I liked Bison or it was like my main, I would buy this in a heartbeat because it works perfectly. Sigma is a good point to it, so I'll put it up in B. I honestly think it could fit in that A area too. Um, yeah, maybe I would put it in there. Just it's another thing where like the Cammy skin, perfect character for Street Fighter, not perfect for Overwatch. Bison is not a character I played for Street Fighter, but it works perfectly for Sigma. So yeah, I guess that kind of fits there. And then we got Chung-Li as Juno. Now, honestly, it had to have been May. They really should have just done the May skin. I don't know why. I know. Oh, okay. I say I don't know why. I know why because one, support skins. I feel like support players buy a lot of skins no matter what. I don't know if it's just a thing, but it feels like Mercy, obviously, the two that are still left on the board, and a lot of other ones just get a lot of skins anyways, and a lot of people buy those skins because I always see those are the ones that people buy, like the La Seraphim bundle, all of that. It was just like it was mainly the supports, and stuff. That or at least that's the ones you see all the time. So maybe it's just a thing, or maybe it's just happens to be what it is. But I like the skin. I do think it should have been May, but it also really works well with Juno. And I'm putting it in S tier because there is such a. I have just enough money in my Overwatch account to buy one skin, and it's really getting there that I want to buy this. If it wasn't for the Juno Mythic that also came out in this season, I would have bought it already. But the Mythic skin kind of sucks when it's in the same season as this because the Mythic skin's so good that there's really no point of buying this because you're not going to get as much value from it. Next up, we have the Kiriko skin. Again, I think this works out really well for the character. I honestly do like an idea of like this should have been Juno's skin and the Juno skin should have been May's skin because of the kicks. I think Juno's kick would have worked perfectly for the character and stuff. The design and everything looks really good on Kiriko and the bike and stuff. Like emote slash like intro and stuff looks great, but yeah, I just feel like Juno could have worked a little bit better, but this is also just really phenomenal skin. I again have a billion Kiriko skins, so I wouldn't buy this, but I would buy this if I just had money. It's a good skin. But yeah, like I said, all these skins, honestly, this is probably one of the best collabs that they've ever had. If you just look at this, if I was like just saying like on how good the skins are, I'd honestly like all if you just look at how good they are, I honestly would put all of these like here. Maybe not, I even put the bison up there. This is just how good the skins are. And the only reason why I'd put any of them in the A is just I think it's their own fitting of it. Like it feels more of a cosplay for these ones at the bottom, and these ones feel like they could actually be legitimately the characters. But still, again, this is just a really good collab. And yeah, tell me if you guys bought any of the skins, and I'm going to do all I can not to buy the Juno skin. So yeah, hopefully I don't, but I do have the Overwatch coins. So I guess we'll see. And on yeah, if you guys enjoy these type of videos, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I have a lot of videos upcoming. I'm a little bit behind on this channel of uploading consistently with videos. I've been working on my second channel, and that's been taking up a lot of my time. So I've been trying to do these videos when I have fun and get them up here so I have more content. But until next time, this has been Japan. Bye guys.